Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle, and you're listening to the Mark World Order Podcast. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
What up, Marks, and welcome to the first matchup in the King of the Marks Tournament 2. I am your host, Brent Landis, and today in the first match in this second King of the Marks Tournament, we have pretty much a rematch here. So I'm going to go ahead and, without anything else, I'm going to go ahead and start introducing our contestants. So contestant number one, coming to us out of Madera, California. You know him, you love him. Ladies and gentlemen, SuperFan Randy Gates. How you doing, Randy?
What's going on, everybody? I'm doing real good. A little nervous for this opening round of the Markoff Championship or the Markoff King of the Marks tournament here. But I'm feeling good, though.
All right. Well, we're glad to have you back in this tournament. You and your competitor, who I'm about to introduce, I know you both got a lot of vigor in you, wanting to get to the finals this time and actually win the tournament. You both have got the most experience, it seems like, in the King of the Mark tournament, so that's on your side at least. But we'll go ahead and introduce your competitor for today, coming out of Fresno, California. We're not going to say his record because it doesn't matter. Josh, the Fresno Kid. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, everyone knows in wrestling records don't matter, man. It's the only championships that matter.
Championships, all that matters. That's correct.
That's right. We put butts in seats. The records don't matter.
Yep.
All right, you guys. So I appreciate you doing this again in this second King of the Marks tournament. We're going to go ahead and start this match off. But before we do that, you guys are still not aware of what your topic is today, right?
No, we're not.
Nope.
Well, today's topic, I figured it'd be one that you guys would both be fairly well versed in. We're going to cover Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So all the questions from today's Markoff are going to be dealing with Vince McMahon. So I hope you guys know your stuff about Vinnie Mac and the McMahons, because it's all about that today.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, so what we'll do before we start, I'm going to go ahead and explain round ones for all the listeners. It's exactly the same as the first tournament we had. There's going to be 10 questions. Each question is worth 1 point. Each competitor is going to get a chance to answer the 10 questions. So what we're going to do is, why don't we go ahead, Josh, I'll let you drop off first, unless, Randy, do you want to go first? Who wants to go second? Do you guys care either way?
Whatever. It doesn't
It don't matter. Randy can go first.
Okay, I'll have Randy go first then. So Josh, we'll have you drop off so Randy can answer these 10 questions, and we'll bring you back on to do your 10. And then after the first round's over, we'll regroup, see what the score is at, and then go from there. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
All right, so without any further ado, go ahead, Josh. We'll have you drop off the line, and we'll call you back when Randy's done answering these first 10 questions.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Randy, are you ready to answer these 10 questions?
No, man, as ready as I'll ever be. I'll be honest, I'm not super confident about this. I think I have some knowledge on it, but I don't know. If we're talking years or anything like that, I think I can ballpark figure, but I don't know about exact answers. We'll have to wait and see.
We will see. There's some years in there, but there's plenty of other stuff as well. So,
okay.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's start round one. Question number one, Randy. In what year was Vince McMahon born? Off the bat with the years.
Yeah, right off the bat. Oh, gosh. I want to say he's 72.
Are you going to try to work that backwards?
I'm going to try to work that backwards, but I'm not. To be truthful, I'm not sure if that's correct. So that's like I was saying, it's just one of those ballpark figures. I'm going to say 72. I think would be 1946. I'm gonna go 1946. I don't know if that's right, but that's my final answer.
I'm so sorry, Randy. That's incorrect. You were off by 1 year.
Are you kidding? Really?
1945. Yes.
Oh.
So close. All right.
Don't get points for trying.
No superfan question this time either, I guess, either. All right. So, and that's another thing I forgot to mention, the rules, the superfan bonus question. If you get all 10 questions correct, I got to make sure I tell Josh about that when he comes back on.
Okay.
All right. So no superfan bonus for you, but let's move on to question number 2. That was only the first question. Don't worry. There's 9 more to go. You could still finish the round with 9. We're bouncing back, staying strong, staying focused. All right. You're not going to like this, Randy. The second question is also a year question.
Oh, no.
What year did Vince McMahon acquire the WWF from his father? His Faja.
Ugh. I'm going to say it's another stab in the dark. I'm going to say 1977.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Yeah, I didn't think that was correct. That was a wild stab in the dark.
Yeah, you're off by a little bit more this time. It was actually 1982 is when he officially acquired.
Was it really?
Yes.
Okay.
So 0 for 2 in the first. Maybe these are a little more difficult than I thought. We'll see. That's the last year one for the round, though, just to let you rest at ease.
Okay.
Moving on to question number 3. You currently have 0 points, but that's all right.
I'm sweating a little bit less now that you say
already
that.
up against the ropes. Here we go.
But I better not start counting my chickens before they hatch.
Who did Vince defeat to become WWF champion in 1999? It was on an episode of Raw.
It was on an episode. I don't think
It actually might have been SmackDown. I can't remember. But regardless, it was in 1999.
I want to say it was Mick Foley, whatever currently he was at. I think it was Mankind that he won the belt from. That's the only thing that's coming to mind, and I'm not sure if that's right. I'm going to go Mick Foley, Mankind.
That is incorrect, Randy.
Yeah.
I am sorry. It was actually his future son-in-law, Triple H.
It was. Okay.
It was Triple H. Yeah, it was under
I
controversial.
got to go back and watch that storyline. That's interesting because I know they had the corporate, or the corporation and the ministry, and then the corporate ministry and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
got to be right around that time frame. I need to go back and watch that. That's interesting.
Yep. So that was 0 for 3. You have a negative streak going right now. Moving on to question number 4, though. Who did Vince defeat for the ECW championship in 2007?
Oh, gosh.
Throwing out some doozies.
Yeah, my Vince McMahon trivia is not well.
Oh, no.
I am going to say, gosh, I couldn't even tell you.
Oh, no.
I'm going to throw out there Bobby Lashley. Have no idea.
Oh, damn. Good job. That's it. It was Bobby Lashley. Good.
That's the only one I remember being that forgettable ECW run towards the end. That's the only one I remember being there. So I was like, okay, well, take a stab in the dark.
Very good. That was a good stab. So I think the person you stabbed is bleeding out. Good job.
There you go.
All right. So
what's that old saying? The blind squirrel finds an acorn every now and then too, huh?
I guess I haven't heard that one, but it sounds good. I guess that's true. All right. Moving on to question number 5. You've got 1 point. Here we go. Who did Vince eliminate last in the 99 Royal Rumble to win the match?
I think it was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Is that your
I'm going to say Stone Cold.
That is correct.
Woo! Okay.
2 points. Getting back on track here.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little warm. Muscles starting to loosen up a little bit.
Yep. After 5 questions, you've got 2 points. Let's move on to question number 6. Here we go.
All right.
What is the title of the song that Vince sang and danced to at the 1987 Slammies?
Oh, I can see it in my head.
It's scorched into all of our minds, but what is that song called?
I cannot tell you the words to save my life.
None of the words? You can't think of any of the words, because that would help significantly if you could.
I can't think of a single word. I can see the dances.
Uh-huh.
I can see the horrible hip jives and everything that goes along with it, and the one finger, kind of dance there. But
Nothing.
I don't remember a single word. I'm gonna say I have no idea. I'm just gonna take a stab and go with the old Jeff Jarrett Roadie song and just say "With My Baby Tonight."
I'm sorry, but that's incorrect. The actual name of the song is "Stand Back." Stand back. Stand back.
Okay, now I hear it. That is true.
Anyways, all right. 2 points still heading into question number 7. This was, I think, a little bit more tougher than I anticipated. So that's the thing. I was struggling between having a balanced card because I thought some were just way too easy and I didn't include them and went with these ones. But anyways, let's move on.
No, this is good trivia. None of these are, where I would go, oh God, who would know that? You know what I mean? This is okay. I'm just not my wheelhouse.
All right, here we go. Question number 7 then. On October 12th, 1998's episode of Raw, Steve Austin ruined Vince's car by filling it with cement. What kind of car was it?
It was a white Corvette.
Nice.
Woo!
Correct. You got 3 points.
So
do I. That was a pretty memorable moment.
That was fantastic, and that was really his car, and they did not anticipate the windows popping. Yeah, the way they did.
That was awesome too. Added to the effect. All right. Question number 8. At WrestleMania 2000, the WWF Championship match was a fatal 4-way in which each competitor in the match had a McMahon family member in their corner. Whose corner was Vince in?
Ooh. I believe it was in the Rock's corner. WrestleMania 2000.
That was 18 years ago.
Oh golly, God, I feel old now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with The Rock. I'm not sure if that's it or not, but yeah, that's my answer.
Randy, that is correct.
Oh, okay.
There you go. 4 points now, heading into the 9th question in the first round. Here we go.
All right.
Who did Vince McMahon face at WrestleMania 17? He had a match with this person.
At 17. Okay, it was The Rock and Austin at 17.
It was a pretty good pay-per-view, too.
So he was not in there. Let's see. So it had to have been... Hogan wasn't there yet. I don't think Hogan was there yet. No, 18 was when the NWO came back, so it was not there yet. I don't think it was HBK yet. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm gonna say Shane McMahon.
That is correct. Good guess,
okay,
man.
Good.
Strong comeback. You got 5 points now. With one question left in the first round, you could exit this round with 6, which would put you over 500.
I'll take 6. I'll do that.
Oh, and this one is a complete softball, just so you know.
Oh, okay. Well, don't tell me that. You're gonna jinx it.
According to Vince, what size are his testicles?
Oh, they're grapefruits.
There you go. 6 points. Very good. All righty. So you finished the first round with 6 points. Let's go ahead and get Fresno Kid Josh Burgers back on the line here. Give me 1 second while I reach back out to him. All right, and we're back with Fresno Kid Josh. We just finished Randy's questions. Randy, why don't you go ahead and let Josh know how that first round went without giving away how much you actually got correct.
It's a little iffy, my friend. You win some and you lose some. Let's put it that way.
It's okay.
All right, you ready? You ready, Josh?
The funny thing is, I've been watching the WWE Network, and I'm currently on 1998. And you know why it's had a conversation about Vince McMahon last night. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay. All right.
All righty, here we go. Let's start you off with question number 1. And I'm telling you, it's not 1998. That's not the answer for this one. What year was Vince born? What year was Vince born?
If I'm not mistaken, his birthday just passed last month. He's 73. So he was born in 1945.
That is correct. So, all right. So starting off. Oh, and what I forgot to mention to you too as well, Josh, is I forgot to mention when we explained the first round that there is the SuperFan bonus question at the end of the round. Right. Should you get all of them correctly, I do have a bonus question, okay?
All right. Hopefully I get there.
All right, so here we go. Question number 2. What year did Vince McMahon acquire the WWF from his father?
That's a great question. I'm going to go with the 80s. He was 45, 1 and 45. But I will say 1970.
1970?
Yeah.
That's incorrect. I'm sorry, my friend. It was actually 1982 that he acquired it from his father.
All right, it's all good.
Yeah, that was a tough one. So
That was tough. I shot actually fairly low as well.
Yeah, I figured it was when he was younger.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on to question number 3. No bonus question this round, but it's all right. Who did Vince defeat to become the WWF champion in 1999?
His son-in-law, Triple H.
There you go. That is correct.
Woo!
So 2 points heading into question number 4. Who did Vince defeat for the ECW championship in 2007?
The great and wonderful, greatest ECW champion ever, Bobby Lashley.
Oh, that is correct. That is a bold statement, my friend.
Yeah, there's no sarcasm at all on that one.
Oh, okay. All right, question number 5. You got 3 points. Here we go. Who did Vince eliminate last in the 1999 Royal Rumble to win the match?
Oh, obvious answer. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
There you go. Correct.
Woo!
4 points. Crushing it right now. Moving on to question number 6. What is the title of the song that Vince sang and danced to at the 1987 Slammies?
Oh. Yeah, I pictured it in my head now.
That's what Randy did too.
You can't unsee it. I'm sorry. You can't.
I know.
That toothpaste can now be put back in the tube.
God, I don't know. I know it, but I don't know it.
All right.
I'm gonna pass that one.
Oh, you're going to pass on that one? All right.
Yeah.
All right. The correct answer was Stand Back. Stand Back. I sang it on the first one too.
Yeah, that's not singing though. That's not singing.
All right.
Couldn't do it justice.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go then. You've got 4 points still. Moving on to question number 7. On the October 12th, 1998 episode of Raw, Stone Cold Steve Austin ruined Vince's car by filling it with cement. What kind of car was it?
It was a Corvette. White Corvette.
Correct. There you go. I like how you both included the white. white Corvette, these types of rims, and it's got the leather interior.
That was actually at WrestleMania Access. They actually had that car at WrestleMania Access.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Was it still full?
Dude, that's a great little story. That's cool.
Was it still full of cement?
To see that.
Yep.
Did it still have the cement in it?
It did. It
awesome.
Did. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Alrighty. So 5 points. Here we go. Moving on to question number 8. At WrestleMania 2000, the WWF Championship match was a fatal 4-way in which each competitor had a member of the McMahon family in their corner. Whose corner was Vince in?
Oh, great. Okay. I'm trying to think who was in the match. Big Show, The Rock.
I can't believe you guys can remember this stuff.
Big Show. I think Shane was in Big Show's corner. Linda just seems too obvious. I don't think I'm going to go with Linda. Let's see. I know Shane was in Big Show's. Let's go with Stephanie.
What'd you say?
Stephanie McMahon?
Yeah. What about Stephanie?
Yeah, was that who was in his corner?
No. He was each person who was in the match. Vince wasn't a part of the match. He was one of the, each competitor who was in the match
whose corner was he in?
Whose corner was he in? There you go.
Okay. So you got Big Show, The Rock. No, we'll say The Rock.
That is correct.
Woo!
There you
Good
go.
job.
So you are at 6 points. We've got 2 questions left in the first round. Question number 9. Who did Vince face at WrestleMania 17?
Ooh, was that Ric Flair in the street fight?
That is incorrect. I am sorry. It was actually his own son, Shane McMahon.
Okay. It was a street fight, though, right?
I'm pretty sure it was. Most of his matches when I was doing this are like street fights or
street fight. No holds barred.
Yeah, they gotta hide that a little bit.
So all right.
Yeah.
6 points. Last question of the round. This one, like I said, to Superfan, total softball, but here we go. According to Vince, what size are his testicles?
The grapefruit.
That is correct. Very good. All right. So after round 1, Josh, you've got 7 points, and you are currently in the lead. Randy only has 6 points, so he's not far behind you. He's just 1 behind you. But
Good job.
that gives you the lead heading into round 2, and I'm going to go ahead and explain the rules now because this is a new round.
Hold on. Oh, sorry to cut you off. Can we get the bonus question?
Oh yeah, for sure. The bonus question would have been. In the 1999 Royal Rumble, what number entrant was Vince McMahon?
Was it 30?
It was 19.
You're both incorrect. He was number
One or
2.
two, then.
Number 2.
1 or 2. Yeah, 1 or 2.
Oh, was he really?
Yep, he was number 2.
Yeah, I think Stone Cold was 1, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, so going on, moving into round 2 here. What's going to happen in this round? I have 2 questions. These are multiple answer questions. You get 5 answers. And what's going to happen is we have the 2 questions. Josh, since you are winning, you get to choose between question A or B. I'm not going to let you know what they are ahead of time. You can choose A or B. I will ask you your question. Only you can respond. This isn't like a stealing kind of thing. You get 5 guesses. So after you make 5 guesses, that's the amount of points you get. Like, let's say you get 3 correct, then you get 3 points because each correct guess is worth 1 point. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
All right, so let's go ahead then. We are going to get in round 2. So, Josh, which question do you want, A or B? Question A or question B?
I'm going to go B.
Question B?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So your question is, once again, Randy, you're just going to listen.
Okay.
Name 5 members of the Vince McMahon Kiss My Ass Club. And these are people who actually put lips on ass, not people who were almost inducted.
Okay. Well, technically, he joined the Kiss My Ass Club. I mean, he did kiss Rikishi's. I don't know if that counts. But, William Regal?
William Regal's 1. That's correct.
Woo!
Kiss My Ass Club.
You got 4 more guesses.
Okay. Regal's 1. Man, trying to think back how far. Hold on. Trish Stratus?
That is incorrect. No, Trish Stratus did not join the Vince McMahon Kiss My Ass Club. You got 3 more guesses left.
3 more guesses.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm trying to go back. To how far back it was. So, man, Regal, I said Trish. Wrong on Trish. Gosh dang it.
All right, I'm going to need you to start throwing out some names.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Shane McMahon?
You say Shane McMahon?
Shane, yeah.
That is correct. That's another point. You got 2 more guesses left.
Okay, so we said Regal, Shane McMahon, Trish was wrong. Pat Patterson?
I'm sorry, Pat Patterson did not join it.
I just said that just because I thought that would have been funny.
You got one more guess.
Himself?
I'm sorry?
Himself.
I still didn't understand.
Himself. Vince McMahon himself, because I know he kissed Rikishi, Kiss My Ass Club.
Well, no, that's not the Rikishi Kiss My Ass Club, though.
Okay.
We're talking about just the Vince one.
Just the Vince one. All right, let's go with, we'll go with, so I want to say, but I don't know if that's right. Okay, I got one. Jim Ross.
That is correct. Very good.
Just came to me. Yeah.
Who else just came to you?
I said that one just popped in my head right now.
Yes.
Jim Ross. I don't know why.
Jim Ross did as well. So there you go. So out of the 5 possible points, you got 3. So I'm going to add those to your
that
points
works.
here. 1, 2, 3. So you're at 10 now. The other ones that you missed, because there was a total of 6. You got William Regal, Jim Ross, and Shane McMahon. You did not get Mick Foley, HBK, or Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle. Okay.
So there you go. All right. So now you got 10 points. Moving on to Randy, who's got 6. Randy, your question.
Okay.
This might be a toughie. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
At King of the Ring 2000, Vince was in a 6-man tag match with what 5 other participants?
Oh, golly. Oh, I no, absolutely no clue. I mean, just
think of the time, my friend.
Yeah, timeline wise, I'm gonna have to say. So I got 2 members of his team and 3 members of an opposing team. Correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Just because of the time frame, I'm gonna say Stone Cold.
That is incorrect.
Okay. I'm going to say Mick Foley.
That is also incorrect.
Ooh, I'm going to say The Rock.
There you go. That's one of them.
Okay, I'm going to say Shane McMahon.
That's also another one. Good job.
Oh, and I'm going to say, and this was in the year 2000.
In the year 2000.
I don't know. I'm gonna take a stab and just say Big Show.
That is incorrect. I'm sorry.
I didn't think it was right.
So you got 2 points. That puts you up to 8. So you're still in this, only down by 2.
Still trailing.
The other 2, the other 3 that you missed. Josh, do you know? Just curious.
Was Kurt Angle one?
Nope. It was Triple H, Taker, and Kane.
Gotcha. Okay.
It was Undertaker. I kept thinking that like Undertaker was too on the nose, and that the corporate ministry thing had. I talked myself out of it. I'm an idiot.
All right. So at the end of round 2. All right. At the end of round 2, we got Josh with 10 points, Randy with 8. Moving into round 3 here, I'm going to go ahead and give a breakdown of the rules. It's just the same as the last tournament. We've got 10 questions. They're going to be divided up between the 2 competitors. Since in this tournament, since Josh is winning, to save time, he's actually just going to pick 5 numbers that he wants, and then the remaining 5 are going to go to Superfan Randy. And then just like in the last tournament, the first number you pick is worth 1 point. The second ones were 2 points, third ones were 3 points, and then we go conversely. Randy, what's going to happen is whatever's left, it's just going to go in order. So, for example, what I mean, like if let's say Josh picks 11 through 15, then I'm going to do 16 will be your number 1, 17 will be your number 2, 18 will be your number 3. No problem. Just like that, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and then we will keep going until all the questions have been answered and we have a winner, or until somebody runs out of questions and they have no chance of taking the lead.
Okay.
So any questions on that?
Not for me. I'm good, bud.
All right, Josh. So you have 5 questions to pick, Josh. Just between 1 and 10, select 5 numbers.
1 and 10?
Yeah.
Let's go with 1. Let's go with 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9.
5, 7, and 9. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. That gives Randy 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. All right. So, Randy, you are currently behind, so we're going to start with your questions first, all right?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so your 1-point question is going to be question number 2. Who did Vince McMahon face at WrestleMania 19 in a street fight?
Who did he fight at WrestleMania 19? A street fight. WrestleMania 19. 17 was Shane. I'm gonna say Shawn Michaels.
That is incorrect.
That was Ric Flair.
Was that the Flair one?
That is incorrect. Yeah. It is incorrect as well. It was Hulk. It was Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
It was Hulk. Okay. I didn't think
him and his street fight. My God.
Yep, he loves those street fights. All right, so you're still at 8 points, Randy. We're moving on to your 2-point question, which is question number 4.
Okay.
Who, this is funny. Who did Vince McMahon face at WrestleMania 22?
They're gonna, I know my two answers. I'm going to say, gosh, 22. I'm going to say that's the Ric Flair one.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Oh,
Yes.
That one was actually HBK.
It was. Oh, okay.
Good job.
All right.
Just keep guessing Flair. One of them's gonna be Flair.
Yeah, right. That's it. Eventually, I'll get there.
All right. So moving on to question. Sorry, your 3-point question is also question number 6, and the question is: Vince McMahon faced Undertaker at the Survivor Series in 2003 in what type of match?
What type of match? I'm going to say, I'll be perfectly honest, I do not know this.
Oh, no.
But it's got to be, I don't think it was a Buried Alive. Oh, gosh. I'm trying to think what kind of Undertaker was in 2003. I'm going to say a no DQ match.
That is incorrect. I am sorry, my friend. You shot yourself in the foot.
It was a Buried Alive.
It was a Buried Alive match.
Oh,
no. So we're down to your last 2 questions here.
Boogie, where are you at, man? Come on.
You've got 9 possible points still. But here we go. Moving on to your 4-point question. It is number 8. What year did Vince McMahon receive his first Stone Cold Stunner?
Okay. Now that I think I can narrow down. 5.
For your sake, I hope so.
9, let's see. 96 was that? I'm going to say 1997.
That is correct. Very good.
There we go.
All right, so that is 4 points. Let me add them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts you at 12. So you have taken the lead, my friend. And we are going to move now back over to Josh, who has got all 5 of his questions left.
Josh, get the hot tag. Come in and save me.
I know.
I'm
ready to run out.
He is at 10 points. And we're going to start with his first question. So for 1 point, you selected question number 1. The question is, who did Vince face at the 2002 Royal Rumble pay-per-view in a street fight?
Oh, my God. You street fight.
Yep, he
Ric
loves
Flair.
That is correct. 1 point.
There we go.
Very good. All right. So that puts you at 11. You're still behind by 1 point. So we're going to move on to your 2-point question, and you selected number 3. Who did Vince face at No Mercy 2003 pay-per-view in an I Quit match?
Was that his daughter, Stephanie?
That is correct. 2
Wow,
points.
good job.
Just like that,
Yes.
Josh takes back the lead. It is now 13-12. Randy, we're moving back to you.
Ooh, Josh, you're taking me into deep water and watching me drown, brother.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
He is wanting to move on. So your final question for 5 points. It is number 10.
Okay.
What year did Vince McMahon purchase the WCW?
Okay, now we're talking in real life, right? We're not talking storyline. Shane McMahon purchases it from underneath Vince, right?
Why is that 2 different years?
I don't know. I don't know if it was actually ever acknowledged on TV.
I am going by what Wikipedia said, which is,
Okay.
I believe, the correct year.
I believe it was 2001.
Randy.
Yes.
That is correct.
Okay, there we go.
1, 2,
Give me
3,
a bonus.
4, 5.
It took place in Panama City, the last Nitro.
Yes.
I remember that clearly with the simulcast, Vince McMahon on both channels.
Yeah, Vince McMahon showing up and everything. That was pretty fun.
So good TV.
Oh.
Such a good TV moment.
All right, Randy. So that kicks you up to 17. You've got 17 points now. Josh, that puts you behind at 13, but you have got 3 of your questions left. You can score a total of 12 points and easily take home the victory. It's all in your hands, Josh. So here we go. Your third question for 3 points. You selected question number 5.
Yeah.
Who did Vince McMahon face at WrestleMania 26?
26. That was recent.
It's actually like 8 years ago.
Well, I mean, 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
We're old. Come on. We're remembering
Yeah, we're
all the way
old,
back
man.
to the 87s and 84s and
23 was that one. Trump. WrestleMania 26.
Yeah. Who did he face at WrestleMania 26?
Was that in Virginia? WrestleMania 23, and then 25 was the New York, Born Again. WrestleMania 26. Oh, man, I don't know. 26.
I'm going to give you 10 more seconds.
What do you think? The Spirit Squad. Who knows?
That is incorrect. It was actually Bret the Hitman Hart.
Okay.
that's the one I knew.
That's the one you knew?
I wouldn't have guessed that one.
All right. So it's okay. You still got 2 questions left. You get 9 points. All you need is, what is this? You need 4 to tie, 5 to win. So here we go.
Okay.
Your 4-point question is number 7. At which WrestleMania did the hair versus hair match take place?
Oh my gosh.
I want the number.
WrestleMania 23.
That is correct. There you go. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. So with that one, you tied it up. It is 17-17.
Yeah.
Why does it always come down to the last question with Josh and I?
I don't know, but I did prepare a tiebreaker. So in case Josh misses this and it goes into a tiebreaker, I do have a question prepared. But here we go, Josh.
I don't plan on missing it.
It's not over.
You better not kick out.
Josh, I am not wishing you good luck, buddy.
Okay, here we
It's all
go.
good.
Here we go. And I want to emphasize the importance of being specific on this answer, okay? And you'll
Okay. All right.
on June 7th, 1999's episode of Raw, Vince McMahon was revealed to be the higher power of what group?
Okay. So you said be possessed. Yeah. So this is a tough one because I know it was the ministry and it was the corporate ministry. I'm gonna go with the corporate ministry.
And your winners, ladies and gentlemen.
Good job.
Fresno Kid
There we go.
Josh. Good job, man. That is correct. And that's what I was talking about, being specific, because if you would have answered ministry, I would have said incorrect. But the corporate ministry is correct. So
Thank you,
job.
Victor, man.
So there's your final score, 22-17. Josh wins. It advances to the next round in the King of the Marks tournament number 2. Congratulations. As soon as we have your opponents have their match, we'll let you know who you're facing up against. But congratulations on the win. Anything you want to say real quick before we move on in this episode?
Actually, I do. I'm over here patting myself on the back, a la Barry Horowitz style. So, everyone that wants to call me a sleeper, I'm coming, man. I'm coming.
This one was a long time coming, wasn't it, Josh?
It was. I'm gonna go pop open the jug of milk right now.
All right, and then SuperFan Randy, I'm sorry it didn't. The odds weren't in your favor on this match, but still a good fight. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I wish I would have moved on, but I'm glad Josh gets his win because
it was awesome.
with the 0-3 record would definitely not show what Josh knows. He knows a ton of information, and
Right.
man, I best of luck to you. I hope you take the crown, my friend.
All right.
Oh yeah, Davey's going down. He wants to pull the Brock. That's fine. I'm coming.
All right, then let's go ahead. We'll close out this match. First, I'll have Randy, since this is your last match in the tournament, go ahead and let the good marks know where they can find you on the social media sphere.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can find me at SuperFan Randy on Twitter, and as usual, as always, holler at me at anything pop culture, whether it be pro wrestling or movies, pop collecting, figure collecting, anything and everything, all nerd, and we'll have a service to chat.
All right, and then Josh, go ahead, let the marks know where they can find you on the social media sphere.
As always, Twitter, Fresno Kid 316, same with Instagram. I'm elated. I'm excited. I can't wait to chug that cold milk right now. So.
I'm elated for you. I'm elated as well. And all the rest of you marks, make sure to follow the podcast on our social media pages at MWO4Life on Twitter and Instagram. Like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then most importantly, keep listening to these podcasts, share them with your friends, and that way we can grow it a little bit. We once again just want to thank all you marks for listening. We appreciate you guys marking out with us, and we will see you all again real soon. Have a good one.